Powell. Go ahead, Royal.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing today?
Good, good, good. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, sir. Doing well, doing well. Coach, what's been your overall assessment of your ball club going up to this point with SMU coming in on tomorrow night, I believe, number one, number two offensive teams in the ACC. What's been just your overall assessment of your team headed into this matchup tomorrow night?
Well, I mean, I've said from the beginning in regards to our team, what is going to allow us to have the most success is, our ability to defend, get stops, and rebound the basketball, and also limit turnovers. I go to those three things every day with this team, and letting them know and understand how important checking those three boxes are. From an offensive standpoint, you're right. SMU is really gifted in terms of scoring, but we are too. And so, um, not just for SMU, just moving forward for the remainder of the year, everything is going to be tied to how good a defensive team we are, how good a rebounding team we are, and how well do we do taking care of the basketball.
Go next to Michael Coe.
Hey there, Hubert. Good morning. Sort of on the other side of that question, when you look at SMU, just in your initial scouting of them, what stands out about how they play?
Well, I mean, they've got tremendous size and athleticism. Um, they can score in the post. They've got guys that can spray it from three. They're number one in the ACC in terms of offensive rebounds per game. And so, when the ball's up in the air, when it's coming off the rim, like uh, we're going to have to box out, we're going to have to rebound. And that's just going to be a huge determining factor in terms of the outcome of the game on Tuesday versus SMU. And then if we can rebound and then it allows us to get out in transition where we've been consistently really good all season. But when the ball goes up in the air on a shot, that's where the game is going to be decided in regards to rebounding the basketball.
Thanks, Hubert.
Rod Baxley. Go ahead, sir.
Hubert obviously don't like the turnovers from Jay Wash on Saturday, but six rebounds, five blocks feels like that could be a momentum type game for him and confidence boost for him. Do you feel that way? And what did you gather from what he was able to do for you guys in Indiana?
Yeah, I do, and I hope so. Because Jay Wash is an important, obviously, a piece to this team and the success of this team. And um, Jay Wash can shoot the ball from three, and he hadn't made a three all season. And so, my hope is that confidence moves even beyond the arc and from 3-point range, because, at the five, that's a weapon that could really help us offensively, is his ability to consistently make that outside jump shot. But I was really proud of him. He did, we've all year we've needed, we want to protect the paint, and he protected the basket. And if he didn't get a block, he did a nice job altering shots. And I thought he played really well. He was a huge determining factor in us being able to win on Saturday against Notre Dame.
Mark Berman. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
Obviously, you've been around this league a long time now. You had that great win over UCLA, but in general, was not a good non-conference season for the ACC. Why do you think that was?
Um, I don't know. I think that's a great question. I don't know. But even though that particularly our conference um didn't do our best in non-conference play, I still believe the ACC is the best conference in college basketball. I love, as you said before, I've been a part of this conference as a player, as an assistant coach, and as a head coach, and I wouldn't want to be a part of any other conference than the ACC.
How much does that bad non-conference record, though, make you worried that here we go, it's going to be another five bid league come March?
I'm not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about SMU. I'm thinking about the improvement of our team, our guys just continuing to get better, and just for us to reach our full potential as a team. Um, that's really the only thing that you have control over is how good you can become. And at the end of the day, is if you max out and you become the best team that you can possibly become, then the results will end wherever they go. But I try to focus on the things that we have control of, and that's our improvement and our preparation for SMU on Tuesday night.
Thank you.
Jeremiah Holloway, go ahead, sir.
Hey, good morning, Hubert.
Yeah.
You guys the other day, against Notre Dame, I think it was in that first half, you had a lineup where it was Cade was at the 3, Jay Witt was at the 4, and then it was either Brown or Washington, at that 5 spot allowed you guys to go a little bit bigger. I guess going back and looking at that film in those lineups where we were able to go bigger, just, what did you like about that unit? And, did it give you guys any kind of different dynamic on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, even when we were big, I think we're a little small, but yeah, that bigger lineup, and that was in large part for the matchups in regards to Notre Dame. Davis is a bigger 4, and it would be tougher for, to go real small against him because of his ability to score around the basket, offensive rebound, post up. And so that's one of the things I do like about this team is the versatility so that, we could go, super small with, RJ Elliott, Ian, Seth, or we can go bigger. And just like you said, with Cade at 6'7", 6'8" at the 3, and then having Jay Witt at the 4. And so that's the type of versatility that we have, that we can change lineups depending who we're playing.
Andrew Jones, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, a couple of quick ones for you. First of all, is there any update on Seth? Can we expect to see him tomorrow night?
He practiced yesterday, did one full contact drill, and but I haven't spoken with him today, and we have practice at 3, so I'll have more of an update after practice today. But he did practice yesterday.
Okay. The other thing, going back to what Rod asked about Jay Wash, when I was talking to him after the game the other day about the block shots, and it wasn't just block shots, he affected a lot of other plays. He tied up Burton on one play. He said it was a simple matter of doing a better job of rotating and reacting defensively down there. And that was a point of emphasis after Louisville, because he admitted that he wasn't very good against Louisville at that. Is that what it basically is for him? It's a simple matter of being consistent with the rotations and when to provide help defense and to be more of a rim protector?
Well, I mean, I think it's just, growth in Jay Wash in his game on both ends of the floor, and just gaining more confidence. I mean, this is the first time, it's his junior year, and this is the first time that, he's playing every game. His freshman year, he was only healthy half of the year. Last year he played behind Armando, and Armando gobbled up a lot of the minutes. And this year is different. Like, there's a consistency that goes with starting, and it's not about shots in particularly. It's the consistency of being in the right spot, just like you mentioned, talking on defense, taking care of the basketball, blocking and altering shots, all those types of things. And I think Jay Wash every day is getting better at understanding that and getting better at doing it more consistently.
A quick follow-up on that. You mentioned talking. I actually could hear him from where we were sitting there today talking a couple of times. I hadn't heard a lot of talking on defense from you guys. Is that something he did more of Saturday in South Bend?
Not just him, everybody. I've said before, this is the quietest team that I've ever been around. And I've told them, I said, guys, I've never been around a good team, and I've never been around a good defensive team that's quiet. And I said, you guys are just going to have to come outside of your personality. But the only way you can play basketball is communicate and talking. And I specifically told the guys after the game and yesterday before practice, it was the most talking that they have done all season. And I said, they were talking in the huddle. And I said, guys, I absolutely love that. That's what I've been preaching and begging for all season. And actually, I want you to do it even more. But it was the best talking game, communicating all season for us.
Thank you.
Hubert, that's all the time that we have for you today. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
We'll see you next
Have a
week.
great day, guys. All right. See you later.
You too.